Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Monica Ngozi. Welcome to Monique's chat room. Today I've come to talk to men. Wherever you are, gather around. I want us to have a chat today. Yes, our men are odogus, are honorable men. So I just want to talk to you guys directly today. You know, just a few things I want to point out. I'm not annoyed or anything, but these are things, um, stories happen around these kind of things. I see these kind of things, I hear a lot about them. So I just thought, let me talk to you guys. Maybe you guys don't think about these things, or some think is fun, but not really. So I just want to talk about, yeah, men, all over the world. So just go for the type of woman that suits your men need, because I know that men are transactional. Naturally they're transactional in the way you guys do things. If you're looking for a wife, for example, you know the kind of woman you're looking for. You're not just going to meet someone because they said they love you, so you're going to marry them. No, you look for certain qualities in a woman, and if she passes maybe most of them, then you can make that decision to go ahead and tie the knot or take the next step in that relationship. So if you know you want, for example, you want a housewife, there's nothing wrong with a housewife, but you say, oh, you want an intelligent woman, therefore you want to marry a career woman because for you, that's a symbol of intelligence. Maybe that's how you understand it. And then you now want to turn her into a housewife. And then you say, oh, she's not submissive. No, there are ladies who just want to be a housewife. They want to stay home. They want to, a housewife doesn't go to bed. Like, it doesn't, there's no break. There's always something to do for a housewife. It is a full-time job. So if you are looking, someone not being willing to be a housewife doesn't mean that they're not intelligent, And so just talk to the person, see, however way you can see their IQ or the intelligence, the level of intelligence you're looking for, the type of intelligence you're looking for, because someone can be very streetwise, they are very smart in that way, but academically there's nothing going on there. Someone can be razor blade sharp, intelligent academically, but streetwise, they don't have it, they don't know their left from their right. So I don't know what level of intelligence or smartness you're looking for, but if you know you're the type of man who is looking for a housewife and you want to provide everything from start to finish, and whatever is your reason, just go for the type of woman that wants to stay home, because you will be seen like a destiny killer if you then go see a career woman, someone who has so many dreams for herself, wanting to do high flying, live a high flying life in career or in business, and then you now want to turn them into a housewife. No. Or they have a different level of business in their mind, but you just want to open a a retail stationery shop for them by the house, and that's what you want to reduce them to. No, look for such women, for every type of man. Just as men are different in character, in what they want, in category, same for women. Look for the type of woman that will suit the kind of home you want to build, and get married to her, or be with her and build your life with that kind of woman. Don't be a destiny killer and just get someone who is very educated, promise them lies, but your ulterior motive really is to turn them into a housewife, or you like the swag of such women who are out there, who are sharp, who are able to, go-getters. You like that kind of swag. You want them, you want to marry them. And then you now want to suppress the same vibe that you saw and became interested. You now want to suppress it and turn an eagle into a chicken because they are married to you. And when such a woman rebels, you say, oh, she's not submissive. All these career women. If you're so resentful about a career, against a career woman, why don't you just leave them alone? There are men who want those go-getters, those high flyers, ego women, like ego type of women. There are men who like that, they want a woman who would understand when they talk about their business or their kind of job. A woman who will understand, who will be able to hold a conversation with them. Some men who like women who understand politics, so they can actually hold a conversation with them. Leave such career women to such men, okay, so that don't block, don't clog their way, and you know deny them meeting the right person. At the end of the day, the relationship or the marriage will still go to blazes, so yeah. Another bit is like men who want, if you want a slave queen, there are plenty of them. Go for the slave queen, okay? But when they start squandering your money, don't complain. We don't want to hear it. Don't come online and start talking about them. Oh, they want this, they said that. They don't. No, we don't want to hear it. If you want a slave queen is a girl who likes expensive wig, expensive makeup, expensive shoes, clothes, designer, everything. Meanwhile, they don't really have much themselves. They can't really fund that kind of life that they are craving so much, or whatever it is that they've made, the money they've made, they spent it on all those things just to look like that, to continue to slay. But that's really all they are made of. There isn't much more to them in terms of ideas, in terms of proper savings to do stuff. They don't really have anything. All their investment is them, as you see them there. If that's the kind of woman you want, go for it. But please do not complain. Just stay there, spend the money, and enjoy their slay body and slay look quietly. Don't come to online to disturb us. Okay? So, yeah. And so there are women who they like, being kitted up, they want their nails done, they want their facials done, their skin is glowing because they are looking after it, they're spending on themselves and looking good, dressing elegantly and decently, but they're funding this, and they have a decent job or a decent business, and they're living their lives. They're not begging for anything. They're okay, even if they are not so rich, but they look exactly how they want, and they are funding it. Don't see such a woman and then you take them on and turn them into a douchebag. You know, you make them quit their job, or you whisper in their ears. I don't know what it is about men, when a woman loves a man, they whisper in your ears and you start changing the way you do things. Or maybe some men are good at manipulating some women, and then maybe a woman in business, she now have to downsize because you squandered a lot of her money with your fairy tale business stories, and she keeps on giving you money thinking she's funding your business, and then, oh, one problem or the other, you just can't pull anything off, and suddenly she can't do look after herself the way she she used to, and then you start talking down on her. You start being rude to her. Meanwhile, initially, you used to treat her like an egg, show her so much appreciation. Look, if you can't cope with that kind of woman, just stay on your lane. Look for the type of women that will suit your kind of lifestyle, the type of women you can maintain. You know, I mean, no matter what caliber a woman is, it's still very nice to know that your man gave you this, your man bought you this, even if he's not able to fund everything. But you know, you can say, oh, my man gave me this and he gave that, my husband did that for me, my fiance, whatever it is, you know, my partner did that for me. But the rest, you're probably she's probably doing all those, looking good, she's funding it herself, but you're doing what you can, and also, you know, carrying the rest of your responsibility as a man uh in that family. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Don't make her quit what she's doing to make money. The same flash that you saw that made you think, oh, this is the kind of woman I deserve. And then you remove her source of income because you want to suppress her. And like I said, turn her into a douchebag. That's not fair. You know, again, leave such. If you know you are irritated by a woman who has her nails done, her hair done, some do their lashes, those who are interested in lashes, you know, or she does her makeup and everything is to the tit, and she's happy that way, and you saw all these things, became so interested, but you know you don't have the maturity to just leave her to maintain herself. And maybe once in a while, even if you can't carry that financially, but she's doing it by herself, she has a decent job or a decent business, you know, you do what you can. And don't try to tell her, oh, I don't like all these things. And if you don't like those things, why are you with her? Why do you want to strip her of who she is just because she's with you? Go and find the type of women. There are women who are elegant as well. They don't really wear makeup. You know, if you hate makeup so much, go to those kind of women. If you don't like a woman who has her nails done, you know, my nails is I'm just, my daughter is teaching, so is using my nails to learn how to do nails, so I'm letting her use my nails for now. So yeah. So yeah, if you don't like those kind of women, just leave them. Don't talk down on them. Don't discuss them with your friends as if they are bad people. Go and find your type of woman, and don't be a blockage, because most women, once a man is in their life, they don't really want to allow another man in their life, so you just become a blockage. The right person can probably come a month later after you met them, and then they will reject that person because they are with you, not knowing that 6 months down the line you're going to turn into this monster that is just talking down on them and making them feel as if they are vain for wanting to how they look and feel happy about, you know. So if you meet a woman with money, I'm talking to those men who are who hunt rich women, you know, you sap their money, you drain them, you dupe them, you deceive them, you use their money to maintain your poverty-stricken girlfriends, because that's where you feel like a man. But yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're feeling like a man with the money you took from another woman. You deceive her, you tell her all sorts of lies. She gives you money, thinking she's helping you out, thinking, oh, I'm helping my boyfriend, my fiance, and you just take it and go and be furnishing one, whoever you picked from wherever, because you are giving that one. She's getting everything from you. You feel good. Go get a job. You understand? Go get a job, and then go for your gutter girls, whoever they are. Go get a job. Just, don't because when such a woman finds out, lies, no matter how wonderful a schemer you think you are, lies always have a way of showing themselves sooner or later. That woman might decide not to let you get away with it. And then you turn around and you say, all these women, they are so wicked, this and that. No, they're not wicked. You are the wicked one. You who used their money, you went to them by yourself, wooed them, impressed them, make them feel that you care about them, and then you use their money to, meanwhile, inside you're feeling inadequate. You feel inferior because she's a rich woman and you're not as financially buoyant as her. You sap her dry to go and maintain whoever you picked up from wherever. If they find out and decide to deal with you, you have no right to call them wicked. If anybody is wicked, it is you. So whatever vengeance they release upon you, you take it and don't complain. You take it as your karma. Okay? So yeah, this is all I've got to say to you today. Again, I have nothing against men. I'm just advising you guys as a woman, So don't look for trouble and expect to get away with it. Go for the kind of woman you prefer. Like that, you have a wonderful relationship, whether you're looking for riches in the brain or riches and up and backside. Whichever type of riches you're looking for, go for it. Stay with it in peace. Don't complain. Okay, that's all I've got to say to you today. Thank you for coming to Monique's Chat Show. Once again, I'll speak to you guys another time, okay, in a few days. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Real life, real talk at your pace. Monique's True, your safe space. Real life, real talk at your pace. Monique's True, your safe space. Real life, real talk